Hi everyone. Maybe you are already studying logistics and supply chain management. Maybe you are thinking about studying it. Or maybe you are simply want to know what this field is really like before making a decision. If that's you, this video is for you. I recently completed my course in logistics and supply chain management. And if you know me, you probably already know why I chose this course in the first place. My long-term goal has always been to build a career that could eventually take me to Europe. I knew it might not be easy, I knew it could take time, but I was willing to start somewhere, gain experience and work toward the goal step by step. And honestly, what I'm going to share in this video is not something I simply heard from someone else. After completing my course, I went through several interviews and spoke with different companies. After going through all of that, I started to see the job market very differently. So today, I want to share both sides with you. The advantages and the disadvantages that I wish more students knew before spending their time and money on this course. So, what exactly is logistics and supply chain management? In simple words, logistics is about moving and managing products and materials from one place to another. It can involve transportation, warehousing, inventory, purchasing, shipping, receiving, distribution, and many other activities. And supply chain management is even bigger. It connects the different stages of a business from suppliers and manufacturers to warehouses, transportation, retailers, and finally the customer. And this is one of the biggest advantages of this field. Almost every type of business needs a supply chain. A supermarket needs inventory and transportation. A manufacturing company needs raw materials and warehousing. An e-commerce company needs storage, packing and delivery. Hospitals need supplies. Pharmaceutical companies need distribution. And many other industries depend on supply chain every single day. That means logistics and supply chain management can give you opportunities in many different industries. You don't necessarily have to work in the same industry throughout your entire career. You can start in one area and later move into another as your skill and experience grow. But now let's talk about the part that many students may not hear clearly before joining a course. The job market. Many institutes advertise things like placement assistance. But placement assistant does not necessarily mean a guaranteed job. There is a big difference between helping you find opportunities and guaranteeing you a job. In my own case, the job opportunity provided through my institute after completing the course came with a package of less than 10,000 rupees. And that's one of the reasons I started looking at the other opportunities myself. After speaking with different companies and attending several interviews, I saw a very different picture of the market. I'm not saying every logistics job pays badly. That's not true. But you should be prepared for the possibility of a low starting salary, especially for entry-level position. You may see job advertisement with salary ranges like 12,000 to 25,000 rupees, 13,000 to 17,000 or sometimes much higher depending on the position and experience. But here is something important. When you see a salary range, don't automatically expect the highest number. If a company says from a particular salary, the starting figure is something you should pay attention to. The higher number is the advertisement is not necessarily what a beginner will receive. And in the warehouses and logistics positions, the work can also be physically demanding. Warehouse jobs can involve long hours of standing, stock handling, picking, packing, loading and unloading, and working under pressure. Another thing I noticed during my job search in some warehouse positions don't necessarily require a logistics qualification. People can sometimes enter these jobs through experience and learn the work on the job. So, if you are spending a significant amount of money on a logistics course, you should ask yourself, what extra value will this qualification give me? Will it help me move into better roles as I gain experience? Will it help me develop skills that can take me beyond basic warehouse work? These are important questions. And there is another thing students should think about: accommodation. Many jobs don't provide accommodation, so if you are moving to another city for a salary of 13 or 15,000 rupees, You also have to think about rent, food, transportation, and other expenses. Your actual savings may be much lower than your salary. That's why looking only at the salary number isn't enough. You have to look at the complete picture. Now let's talk about the cost of studying logistics. Course fees can vary a lot depending on the institute, program, location, and mode of study. Some courses may cost tens of thousands of rupees, but some private institute can charge well over 1 lakh rupees. I personally came across a logistics and supply chain management program where the fee quoted to me was around 1.5 lakh rupees. So, before spending that kind of money, please do your research. Compare the fees, check the syllabus, check what certification you actually receive, ask about practical training, check the institute's placement record, and ask exactly what their placement assistance actually means. Don't choose a course only because someone promises you a job. Now, after hearing all of this, you might be wondering, then why did you choose logistics? That's a fair question, and honestly, I still believe this field has good potential. The biggest advantage, in my opinion, is the numbers of industries you can work in. You can explore warehousing, transportation, procurement, inventory management, shipping and receiving, freight and distribution, manufacturing, retail, e-commerce, pharmaceuticals, import and export, and many other areas because supply chain exists in almost every business. You don't necessarily have to stay in one industry forever. You can build experience in one area and later move into another. You can also develop useful skills such as Excel, inventory management, ERP software, warehouse systems, communication, planning, coordination, and problem solving. And these skills can become more valuable as your experience grows. And for me personally, there is another important reason I choose this field. I didn't choose logistics because I expected to get a huge salary immediately after completing the course. So even if I have to struggle for a few years, start from a lower position, and wait for the right opportunity, I'm willing to do that because my call is bigger than my starting salary. But that doesn't mean everyone should choose logistics. That's exactly why I'm making this video. Before spending your money and your time, understand what you're getting into. Don't choose a course just because someone says there's a lot of demand. Don't choose it just because someone promised a job. And don't choose it just because you see someone earning a high salary abroad. Ask questions, check real job vacancies, look at starting salaries, understanding the type of work, and think about where you want this career to take you. Logistics and supply chain management is not a magic ticket to high-paying job. But it can be a useful career path if you understand the field, build the right skill, gain experience, and have a realistic long-term plan. So, if you're planning to study logistics and supply chain management, don't be afraid. Just don't go into it blindly. Know the disadvantages, know the advantages, know the costs, know the job market, and then make your decision. I'm sharing this because I wish someone had explained these things to me before I entered the field. For me, this journey is still continuing. Maybe the beginning won't be perfect, maybe the salary won't be great at first, maybe I'll have to work harder than I expected. But that's okay, every career has beginning, and I'm willing to keep working toward my goal, one step at a time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.